All right, I want to talk today a little bit about tuning a mandolin. Now, a lot of people have like an electronic tuner, and I've got an app on my phone, so it's essentially the same thing, right? So I got my phone app. I like Pano Tuner. I think that's a good app. Now I'm going to tune, let's say, my A note here. So it looks like it's in tune, and it probably is. And a lot of students have this trouble. They'll tune each string so that, whether it's with the app or an electronic tuner, so that it's in tune, and maybe like a little light turns green, or the arrow points straight up and down, or something like that. And it would show you. But then they go to play it, and they'll hear the mandolin is not in tune. And they might even go back and check the two notes against the tuner and say, well, they both look like they're in tune. And every tuner has like a margin of error. There's a term in music, it's called cent. It's spelled C-E-N-T. It looks like cent. And it's like basically a percent of the note. And the tuners often have like a margin of error plus or minus 3 cents, which means if it's plus 3 cents, 3% high, like the tuner will still say it's in tune. If it's minus 3 cents, the tuner will still say it's in tune. Well, the ear can hear like a difference of 4 cents. So you could have one string that's 3 cents sharp and the other string 3 cents flat, and you know that that's 6 cents apart, and the ear can hear 4 cents, and you can tell that that's out of tune, even though the tuner might say it's in tune or pretty close, right? So how do we solve this problem? So here's one way to do this. Is something I've taught people for a long time how to do this. Is I have them get one string with the tuner. So I just did these A strings. So let's say this is the one I got. Okay? And then the other one I loosen up, and I'm going to do this by ear. And I hit the strings together and then turn until the sound disappears. Not the volume, but kind of like the string will kind of disappear. I don't want to go like this. I guess you could, but I think it's harder. I like doing like basically 1 or 2 hits. And I always come up from below, so it's the same every time. Kind of like 1 hit and 1 turn. I call it the disappearing string method. It's like James Bond, James Bond walks across the screen and he's here. What if there was a second James Bond coming here and he hides the first James Bond? It's kind of like that. The sound of the string just disappears. And it just feels like it's gone. Well, it's probably in tune right there. So maybe try that. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it works. So that the advice here is try tuning one string out of the pair with a tuner, and then using your ear to match up the pitches. And again, I just lower it, hit it, and where it disappears, I stop, and I call that in tune. You get better at that as you go. All right, thanks a lot. Have a great day.